Social and cultural environment. Language. The importance of language differences cannot be overemphasized, as there are almost 3,000 languages in the world. Language differences may cause many problems for marketers in designing advertising campaigns and product labels. Language problems become even more serious once a people of a country speak several languages. For example, in Canada, labels must be in both English and French. In India, there are over 200 different dialects, and a similar situation exists in China. Colors. Colors have different meanings in different cultures. For example, in Egypt, the country's national color of green is considered unacceptable for packaging because religious leaders once wore it. In Japan, black and white are colors of mourning and should not be used on a product's package. Similarly, purple is unacceptable in Hispanic nations because it is associated with death. Customs and taboos. All cultures have their own unique sets of customs and taboos. It is important for marketers to learn about these customs and taboos as they so they will know what is acceptable and what is not for their marketing programs. Values. An individual's personal values arise from his or her moral or religious beliefs and are learned through experiences. For example, in America, we place a very high value on material well being and are more likely to purchase status symbols than people in India. Similarly, in India, the Hindu religion forbids the consumption of beef, and fast food restaurants such as McDonald's or Burger King would encounter tremendous difficulties without product modification. Additionally, Americans spend a large amount of money on soap, deodorant, and mouthwash because of the value placed on personal cleanliness. Aesthetics. The phrase beauty is in the eye of the beholder is a very appropriate description for the differences in aesthetics that exist between cultures. For example, Americans believe that suntans are attractive, youthful, and healthy. However, the Japanese do not. Time. Americans seem to be fantastical about time when compared to other cultures. Punctuality and deadlines are routine business practices in the US. However, salespeople who set definite appointments for sales calls in the Middle East and Latin America will have a lot of time on their hands, as business people from both of these cultures are far less bound by time constraints. To many of these cultures, setting a deadline such as "I have to know next week" is considered pushy and rude. Business names. Business names also vary from one country to the next and may present challenges for foreigners not used to operating within the particular norms of the host country. Religious beliefs. Religion can affect shopping patterns and products purchased, in addition to consumers' values, as discussed earlier. In the United States and other Christian nations, Christmas time is a major sales period, but for other religions, religious holidays do not serve as popular times for purchasing products. Women do not participate in household buying decisions in countries whose religion serves as opposition to women's rights. Every culture has a social structure, but some seem less widely defined than others. That is, it is more difficult to move upward in a social structure that is rigid. For example, in the US, the two-wage earner family has led to the development of a more affluent set of consumers, but in other cultures it is considered unacceptable for women to have work outside of the home.